Chalo. Let's go inside.
Wow.
That's a great, sir.
Damn.
Yes.
Yeah, shop is beautiful in the night.
Most welcome to the world's cricket bat manufacturing capital. Most people may be not knowing that Kashmir produces around 30 lakh bats annually. That caters to around 80% of the world's cricket bat demand. The world was not aware of that, and we didn't have any recognition in the international front. The world cricket was dominated by the English Willow. In 2010, we thought of a plan to take a made in India product, a Kashmir Willow, to the world, give it as an alternative, and do something for the economy, do something for the indigenous industry. Because if you are taking an indigenous product from any part of the world, if you are exporting that, you are contributing to the economy of the state, you are bringing money to your country, and that's what gives you much more happiness than doing anything in the world. Some of the historians from West say that it was Walter Lawrence and McDowell who took these saplings of willow from England and they brought it to Kashmir, and that's how Kashmir willow evolved in Kashmir. But our historian Zarif Ahmad Zarif quotes that it was the willow tree that was the native tree of Kashmir, because we had around 27,000 hectares of wetland in Kashmir in 1920, and it was the willow tree that was growing in Kashmir. Because why it was the willow tree? Because the people here used to rear sheep, and the sheep used to graze on these willow leaves. And apart from that, we did not have that kerosene oil or gas and all that in Kashmir, and willow wood was the main source of energy to meet all those energy needs. And they took the saplings, like they took Kohinoor from India, they took willow from Kashmir to plant it in England. And I will quote both of them, and they say that it was the willow tree that was taken by British to England. And when you will see both the things, a Kashmir willow is born and brought up in Kashmir, and English willow is born in Kashmir, brought up in England. I always quote this, that it's not the handle, wood or the sticker that makes a cricket bat. It's the craftsmanship, it's understanding the needs, it's understanding the ground, it's understanding the conditions in which it is going to play, and then implementing that knowledge into the product that will convert it into a professional cricket bat.
It is actually the shaving of the blade जो हमारा क्लिफ्ट आता है एक साल के सीजनिंग के बाद. So this is the first process where we shave off the blade. So in order to check from which side of the blade we can insert the handle and which of the side will be the playing area. और उसमें दूसरी बात ये भी है, since there are 12 grades in Kashmir Willow, so we have to choose which of the blades can be used for professional cricket and which of the blades can be used for tennis cricket. यहाँ पे सब distinguish इसके बाद हो जाता है. Since the face is very clear, you can see the grains are a bit wavy this side and are straighter this side. So this part will be kept as a playing area and this wall will be kept as for insertion of handle. यहाँ पे cutting हो रही है now कि जिसपे हमने जो इनको अब निशान मार के दे दिया. Now he will cut it accordingly so that we can insert the handle in the blade and we can have the area available for us where from we can insert the handle. हैंडल कट कर रहे हैं साइज के अकॉर्डिंग. हैंडल की कटिंग होगी एज पर द साइज. सिंस इट इज फॉर द फुल साइज बैट एंड ही विल कट इट अकॉर्डिंगली. वहाँ पे निशान लगा हुआ है फॉर द फास्ट. दिस इज फॉर द प्रोफेशनल बैट. अब इसमें ग्रू कट हो जाएगा, फिर इसमें इंसर्शन ऑफ हैंडल होगा.
This industry, if you will see from the holistic point of view, you will see that we have around 400 manufacturing units and we are employing around 1.5 lakh people with us. More and more educated youth right now are converting to this business. They are coming to this very business and finding their career in this very thing after we got the ICC approval. That means it is a viable livelihood source that can be chosen, and people are right now opting our product worldwide like anything.
This is handle cutting machine and glue insertion. यहाँ पे बैट का पहले ग्लू कट होगा, स्प्लाइस कटिंग एंड देन वो और हैंडल का वी शेप बनेगा ताकि फिर उसको हम ग्लू करा सकें. Now they will glue them together to bind them together because the handle is altogether a different material than the wood. It's actually a wild grass that grows in Malaysia. So it is made up out of that. It's cane. A ball is approaching to you at a speed of 140, 150, 160 kilometers. It's not just the way of the ball. It's actually the force. It's mass into acceleration. 162 grams into 160 kilometer per hour. Then that is a force. In order to have that force, in order to bear that and hit the ball back without having a jerk coming from the bat to your hands, then this thing has to be very flexible. That's why we are inserting a handle that has the tensile strength up to 99, and that's very flexible. That reduces the jerk that comes out of the shock when the bat hits the ball. That's why this thing is altogether different material. It's actually the Malaysian cane. It's not the wood, it's actually the grass. It is wild grass. Though it grows into a wood kind of structure, but it comes under the category of grass. It will be like this for 24 hours, then we will take the next step.
एक दिन में कितने बैट्स बनाते हैं?
We manufacture at around 150 professional bats and 300 tennis gully cricket bats. It's actually 450.
Nice.
Yeah.
Great.
This is actually the gauge from ICC,
ठीक है.
and your bat has to be 110 mm ka width, 68 mm depth, and 41 mm thickness at the edge. That's actually the gauge that comes from ICC, and we have to follow that. And every bat has to pass through it. Then we can send it to the professional cricketers.
बैट मैन्युफैक्चरिंग होने के बाद में ये QC है.
You have to have this. You have to
और
have
ये
this.
क्वालिटी चेक आप यहीं करते हैं?
ये यहीं पे करके दे देते हैं ताकि कल को अंपायर हमारे प्लेयर को ना रोके और उनके हाथ से बल्ला ना छीने. For that purpose.
ओके.
इसमें डायमंड कट्स लगते हैं.
इससे स्पेशलिटी क्या आती है?
स्पेशली कुछ नहीं, लोगों को अच्छा लगता है. People like it.
Design के लिए.
It's for design.
You can see this यहाँ पे जैसे ये कट लगा हुआ है, ये edges इस तरह
We are
से.
going to make now 5 leaf type structure. Then it will be the chinar that will represent Kashmiri tradition and culture as well. This is actually Kapil Dev's talwar that he played in 1983 and scored 175 runs out of that. And Matthew Haddon was of Australia was using the mongoose bat, but we are manufacturing combo of two. This is the combo. We have bats for every different profile. See, this is Surya Kumar Yadav, and he plays it for hard hitters the 360 degree. And then we have bat for him. This is MS Dhoni profile, where he uses all that round toe. Sweet spot of the bat is upper middle, and again it's used for playing that helicopter shot. And the swing of the bat has to be faster. That's why the weight has to be distributed to the upper part of the blade. So we manufacture bats as per the requirement of the player. If the player is playing in India, the softer pitch, and he is opener, then the bat will be different. If the same player is playing on Australia, he is an opener, then he will use different bat. So we have bats for different batting orders. We have bats for different pitches and everything. These are customized as per the batting order. You may have also seen that Virat Kohli changed his bat in the World Cup this year as well.
Yeah.
In USA, in the finals, when the score was around 47 runs, then he asked for a new bat because he wanted to click the strike rate. That's where the bat comes in. That's where you need the slogger's bat right now. Now the pitch is acting slower. The players are acting, the ball has gotten now the older. Now the bat has to be a different one. That's why the players change bats during the inning times and as well. So that's how we make bats for every batting order across the world.
How many types of bats are there with different?
So far as I have counted, it is 738.
738.
700 different 38 shapes that can be used by different players in different batting orders. It is permutation and combination. Virat Kohli in India, Virat Kohli in South Africa. Virat Kohli playing as opener in India, Virat Kohli playing as a middle order in South Africa. It's like that. It is permutations and combinations. Then that's how this is 738 shapes I have counted till now. Once the bat is done from here, now it will go to the finishing, the sanding of the bat. It's actually a handcraft item. So most of the works that you have seen is because of the hand only, and people are doing it manually. We don't use machinery at all for the professional cricket bats. So that's why it's a handcraft item. Now there was again a negative notion that Kashmir Willow is heavier than English Willow. And this very thing was there in the market. That's why people used to prefer English Willow or Kashmir Willow. But we developed an AI-based machinery here. For last 4 years we were at it. We applied n number of hit and trial methods. Finally, we were able to make a cricket bat that is lighter in weight, that has the quality as good as the English Willow. And then we launched it in the women's cricket, where 4 of the West Indies cricketers are right now using it in the World Cup that's being hosted by UAE. See with the hands?
Very, very
See the
fine.
finish.
My God, that's very fine.
This is Virat Kohli profile. It's actually the duck bill kind of shape. But yeah, but the upper part of this where he says, वो जो मूंछों को हम ताव देते हैं, the Virat Kohli, that attitude, it's there in the bat as well.
ये क्या कर रहे हैं?
Oiling, linseed oil, bat oil. It makes the fibers a bit smoother. Once you go for a drive, the sound that you hear at that point of time, the kind of AK-47 shot, that will come after this.
Okay.
Now see, the grains are now very visible to us.
Yeah.
And bat looks now what it is.
But
Bat
as
is
in-
good, a bat is better only when the grains pass from the front end to the back end linearly, vertically.
Okay.
And they don't go like wavy and all that from the back end, then the bat is not that good. So this bat is world class bat.
Okay.
To every action there is equal and opposite reaction. One is the ball of 160 grams, the force that hits the bat. What will it do? It will hit the ball back. It will create an energy. It will be in the form of jerk that will pass from the blade to the handle part of the bat. We have 3 rubbers inserted in it. The 50% of the jerk gets reduced in the first layer. Then you have thread. The thread has to be 6 plier. Then again the 50% of the 50% will be reduced by this. Then you have the rubber grip. Then you have again the gloves. Then no jerk will pass to your hands.
there is no
So this
reaction
is the
on your
secret.
hand.
Yeah, this is the secret of having 3-layer protection for the jerk to pass to your hands. Now this is buffing, and it will give the bat a smoother finish, a glossy finish, and without applying polish on it, you will have the bat that mirror finish on the bat. Now see the glossy finish.
Yeah.
See the reflections. If you will ask me as a manufacturer that which of the batsmen you like the most, I will rate Sunil Gavaskar always at number 1. Because the thing is that they used to face the bowlers without all that helmets and everything and the security, and the bats they used to play with, they were just a plank of wood. That was just a plank of wood. It was their technique, it was their power that was hitting the ball across the stadium, across any part of the ground. But today, right now, we have players who have the bats, the equipment. We are giving them ready to play. See the ping of the bat. The bat is right now ready to play. It has got the meat in the bat. You have the sweet spots. Today, batsmen don't use power. Yeah, definitely. Today's batsman is using a bat that is better than the Sachin was using in early 90s. And Sachin's bat of 90s was better than Sunil Gavaskar was using till 1990. And see, the evolution of the cricket bat has also taken place. Similarly, the batsmen and all that. But definitely, I will rate Sunil Gavaskar at number 1, Sachin at number 2, and Virat at number 3. We are right now a 100 CR company in last 4 years from zero. I sold my residential house to get that certificate that's there in the middle. I had sold everything in 11 years of research because I went to every pillar and post from USA to Australia, New Zealand to learn everything. अब US में क्रिकेट आएगा, हाँ 2024 में वहाँ यहाँ पे उसकी होस्टिंग हो रही है, तो पिच कैसा है? I used to go to there and check the pitch. Is it like Pakistan? Is it like India? It is like Bangladesh? It is like South Africa? तो बॉल कितनी ऊंची आएगी? तो I used to take the pipe along with me जिससे वो चेक करते हैं हम bounce, you know that. Then I used to make craft the bat like that. So you can know the expenses that I used to incur. At times I did not have food. In 2019, once I did not get an order, I tried to commit suicide in Bombay. I even tried to jump from that Sikai walk. Because I didn't have any orders, I didn't have any money back home that I could shift my business to something else. I did not have answers. यार आपने इतना सारा पैसा लगा लिया, कहाँ पे है ऑर्डर है कोई, कुछ नहीं है. तो अगर सामने वाला मांग रहा है विदाउट स्टिकर का बैट, क्यों नहीं दे रहे हो? यार आई एम नॉट विलिंग टू गिव स्टिकर वाल विदाउट स्टिकर का बैट. आई डोंट वांट टू बी अ रॉ मटेरियल सप्लाई टू द इंटरनेशनल मार्केट. मेरे बड़े बुजुर्ग देते थे नेशनल मार्केट में, मैं दे रहा हूँ पढ़ा लिखा गवार इंटरनेशनल मार्केट में. व्हाट इज द डिफरेंस?
I tried to jump. Seriously, I swear on my God, I tried to jump. I went on that railing and I was about to jump. Suddenly, I heard my mama's voice in the public, and it was not her, but I heard it very loud. I came back, I turned around, I couldn't find her. Then I thought, no, it must be something signal from the God that there is something for me. On the 18th of October 2021 versus Bangladesh, Oman first used our bat, and it was Mehran Khan who was facing Zishan Maqsood, the off spinner, and he hit the ball over the ropes for a 6 as off spinner's ball. And that was the recognition our bat got after our 11 years of hardship and after 101 years of Kashmir's cricket bat manufacturing process. The world cricket was dominated by the English Willow, and in the Kashmir Willow we were not that educated. In 2010, once we went into the international cricket, we found out that our bat was not meeting the international standards, and finally we went on for a research for around 11 years it took us, and once we were finally able to make a cricket bat lighter than the English Willow, and we launched it through the women's cricket team of West Indies. We want to tell the world we have a better alternative for you in Kashmir. There is a saying, if you are running alone in a race, you will always be the first. But we prove to the world that, see, now we have come to the crease, and now we have launched our product in the world cricket. After ICC approval in 2021, we have played 5 World Cups till now, 1 ODI World Cup and 4 T20 World Cups. If you will play both the bats with a stone, you will see that Kashmir Willow will hit the stone out of the park, but the English Willow will break into 2. Yeah. We used to blame Kashmir Willow for not being good to be used in the professional cricket bat, but we never blamed the craftsman who crafted the bat. Yeah. The finest willow that we have with us, that will cost to a customer to around 25,000 Indian rupees. But the same quality wood from England will cost to a customer to around 1.97 lakhs. Sachin used to play with a Kashmir Willow bat. Okay. Dhoni, Yuvraj Singh. Sunil Gavaskar. But world was not aware of that because they were made by some manufacturers away from Kashmir. The main motive of ours was to take a brand of Kashmir along with the Kashmir Willow to the world. Then they will trust us. Yeah, it is from the roots. That's why people like Virat Kohli, people like Rohit Sharma, they are unable to get Kashmir Willow. They couldn't get because people couldn't offer them.
What's next for Kashmir Willow?
The greatest challenge to the industry is that there is a scarcity of willow trees, and willow trees are on the verge of extinction. Because we have been cutting those trees for last 104 years now, and we couldn't plant even a single tree. Government has to approach to the legends of the game like Sachin, like Virat, like Rohit Sharma, Dhoni. They have to tell them that, see, you have to promote your own product. Yeah. Since your career is made out of cricket. Yeah. You are the pioneers of the game. You are the legends of the game, ambassadors of the game. You have a responsibility towards the industry. Now you have to promote your own product at the global front and tell the world that, see, our industry, our country has a product to offer. We have proved our legacy is there, that they can take it forward to the next level that will bring good to one and all.
Best of luck.
Thank you so much.
The future of Kashmir Willow. Just one last question while walking through. Why we are unable to plant more trees?
Wait.
So you are basically taking the initiative.
I planted 30,000 trees last year.
करो यार
And then?
It comes on the upper.
ठीक है, then?
So you gotta power through. Hey! This Imran Hashmi did.
Imran Hashmi? Hashim Amla?
No, man.
Imran Hashmi did. Okay. Chalo. Let's go inside.